In this video, we're going to show you how to install the G8 display into your Arctic Cat snowmobile. For non-electric start models, an accessory G8 power harness is required for installation. Let's start by removing the access panels and the hood from the snowmobile, and make sure to disconnect the main harness hood connector before removing the hood. Now remove the two screws securing the headlight cowl, and then remove the cowl itself. Remove all the screws securing the hood to the intake plenum. Then, remove all the components from the hood. And don't forget the headlight adjustment screw, and make sure to account for the spring and the washer. If you're going to reuse the existing hood, you can use the hood template to cut the hood appropriately to accept the G8 display. Alternatively, there's also optional pre-cut G8 routed hoods available. At this point, you can start prepping the mounting plate for the G8 display. Start by installing the rubber spacer into the mounting plate, then fold the spacer over the top of the plate and around itself. Now install the G8 gauge through the 4 mounting holes in the spacer, and secure using the 4 12mm screws and flat washers. Now secure the gauge interface module to the mounting plate using the 3 30mm screws. Next, if your kit has the group ride accessory, now's the time to secure the group ride module to the mounting plate using the 4 30mm screws. Now that you've prepped the mounting plate, tighten all the screws to 9 inch-pounds. Next, install the 19-pin G8 cable into the G8 gauge and tighten the nut to secure. After securing, connect the group ride module to the G8 cable. Then connect the G8 cable to the module. Now secure all the cables excluding the USB cable end using the Velcro retainer. Then secure the wires and the retainer to the mounting plate using a push mount cable tie. Next, install the antenna cable to the top of the group ride module and tighten securely. And then install the ferrite bead around the antenna cable and secure the loose cable to the mounting plate using a push mount cable tie. Now it's time to adhere the foam strip to the back side of the hood where the G8 gauge will press against once installed. Make sure to wipe down the area first for easier installation. And the foam strip doesn't need to be installed completely around the hood opening. Now position the mounting plate assembly upper tabs within the 2 slots in the hood. Then secure the bottom of the plate to the hood using 2 plastite screws. If you're reusing the existing hood, use the template to mark and drill the right side antenna mounting location in the hood using a 7mm drill bit. And now route the antenna cord up through the previously drilled hole and secure using the washer and the nut. Tighten securely and install the antenna. Now it's time to reinstall all of the previously removed components. Start by installing the headlight adjustment screw with the spring and washer, followed by the headlight. Next, install the PowerPoint outlet. Then install the hood assembly over the headlight and align the mounting holes with the intake plenum. Secure using the existing screws and make sure not to over-tighten. Next, reinstall the hood harness into the hood. Make sure to plug in the headlight connector, gauge interface module, as well as the power outlet. Now route the USB-C cable along the hood harness connector, securing it with cable ties. If you're reusing the original hood pins, flattening out the split retainer rings with a mallet will help with installation. And now install the headlight cowl using the existing screws. Make sure not to over-tighten. For non-electric start models, before installing the hood and the access panels, use a small flathead screwdriver to pull out the white wire retainer from the main harness hood connector without removing it. And now using a 1mm tool, press the number 3 white plug out of the connector. Now install the red-blue wire into the number 3 slot until it snaps into place. And press down on the white retainer to lock all the wires. Now remove the plug from the main harness accessory connector and then plug the G8 power harness into the main harness connector. Next, install the hood and reconnect the main harness hood connector. Lastly, reinstall both access panels